Everybody, this is Bryant again. So I guess this is going to be the third video. I did this at the request of a buddy of mine who, when I was talking about the great action, I'm just going to kind of expand upon that real quick. So on the 15th of June, I went to the town next door, wrote myself a little pledge in about 30 seconds on the hood of my truck and mailed it to me. Stood in line at the post office, paid $4.10. The post office nowadays, you can actually order there's separate companies that do offer certified mail, to where you essentially know that that I knew that my envelope was received. But what I'm going to do is just quickly read that little pledge that I wrote. My intentions at the time were to, if I were to come up with, all 50 states and provinces, then I'd be able to say, hey, Florida came in with 465 envelopes today. California, only had 500, pick up the slack, please, that type of thing. But I do think that would have been a good way for me to keep a tally on just kind of the pulse as to whether or not this, operation, whether you guys see value in it. I know there's a lot of things that I left out in that second video. It's not the easiest thing I've done to kind of get up and try to convey, my brain waves to people. But so what I'm going to do is just read this pledge that I wrote to myself, and that would be potential action that you guys could make, and to stand up and be counted, and maybe with that visceral evidence that we could present to other citizens, that would maybe get them to be involved and kind of follow. So I'll just go ahead and read it. Okay. So it says, with the sincerest intentions that I can offer, I pledge to do my best to recognize the shortcomings that I have, as a citizen of the United States of America, contributed to this mess. We as a nation find ourselves in a very precarious position in 2020. Although imperfect at times, the United States of America is still the freest nation in the world, and freedom is worth fighting for. There is always room for improvement, just as infinity never ends. I pledge to do the best I can to ensure that freedom never ends. So, and then I signed it. Okay. So I'll go ahead and tell you the address where, at least for the time being, I'll get this started. It's going to be 27520 Enterprise Circle West, Suite Number A, Temecula, California, 92590. So if you guys want to, drop your own little letter and mail it to me, you can get postage online. You don't even have to wait in a post office with a mask on like I did. You could do this probably pretty quickly. But it would be a way for me to kind of, have material to kind of present to you guys, as we get started. And, I also want to see letters conveying, if you're interested in this and wanting to be a part of this, especially if you're wanting to contribute, such as, now that you can kind of grasp more or less the, what I was communicating about. Feel free to make a little video that's more attractive to people, okay? I know short videos are always best for the attention span deficit that we all suffer from. But, simply I just don't have the skills for a lot of that stuff. And I know that there's plenty of you guys out there that do. And, if you just tell me what your man hours were into it, and, I'll do my best to get you compensated, the best I can. But I also, hopefully I'll be able to meet a lot of you guys that are guys and girls that are interested in making this happen, because I know we can make something work here. And I think it'll be beneficial for our republic. Okay. So 27520 Enterprise Circle West, Suite A, Temecula, California, 92590. You can address it to standingcitizen.org is fine. And so I see you guys again. Thank you. Bye.